Alright, hello Swaggie Steve community, welcome to another video, and today we are continuing our Minecraft Hardcore series. In the last few episodes we've been building up a little village inside of the trial chambers, and we've been increasing our population enough until we've been able to spawn iron golems, and in the last episode we finally got our first iron golem here. We covered up all of these monster spawners so that we could continue the expansion of the town into this room here. So we're going to be throwing down a bunch of bread today to the villagers to get them to spawn a bunch of little villagers. And we're going to try and get them to populate this room here. We do have to go back up here to see if we're going to activate the monster spawners. But our first thing is, look at him, he seems joyous. That was a very joyous run. But we're going to spawn as many iron golems as we can to help us battle inside of the trial chambers. Our next mission is to go through this way, but we're just going to go up here to see if we trigger the monster spawners that we've covered. So thanks for tuning in to the Swaggie Steve channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as we go into Minecraft Hardcore Blind. We're not looking anything up as we go into the game, and we're just going on many adventures. So when we come up here, we trigger these monster spawners that I've covered, and this is our first time coming back up here since we covered them to see if we're going to trigger them, which apparently it doesn't look like we are, which is great, which means that it is finally time to further expand our village into the trial chambers here. In the last episode, as we brought this iron golem in here, we almost died. So check out the last episode where we were one hit away from this iron golem and passing on. So, as I said, what we're going to do first is we've got him trapped in here because he's trying to wander off in this direction. We're going to keep one space open because he's too big to fit there. And then we're going to just go buy a bunch of bread, give it to all the villagers, and we're just going to try and spam a bunch of little baby villagers so that we can continue to expand into the trial chamber. So this guy here, 6 bread is 1 emerald. So that's a very worthy trade. So we're going to pick up 24 here. Whoa, he didn't pick up the emeralds. What? What was that about? Okay, our emeralds got thrown on the ground. Not too sure what I did there. That's okay. Imagine if he stole them. In one of the prior episodes, they robbed us of the bread that I purchased from him. So that would have been pretty devastating if he just kind of took my my emeralds there. So I think this is a homeless guy. As I said, we're going into Minecraft Hardcore Blind. We'll go to sleep since they're going to sleep. And to me, that type of body type tells me that they're not taking a job. I'm not too sure if they're having trouble connecting to over there. That's where they were originally connected to. We have a minecart system that goes all the way to the surface to our shipwrecked town, where we kidnapped some people and brought them down here. So we're just going to throw a bunch of bread for everybody so that they enjoy canoodling, having a good time. Just like us here on the Swaggie Steve channel. We're starting a farm. We're trying to grow a tree. But there is a tree in our new extension piece that we have acquired. So, we'll figure out why this tree isn't growing. But in the meantime, we do have a new tree regardless. So we gave them a bunch of food there. Let's do it all again. Except this time, let's make some extra room, so that we don't throw our emeralds on the ground, apparently. I don't know what that was about. Do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why our emeralds... I'll have to look back. Like, why did I throw my emeralds? Did I do that? What was up with that? Yeah, we got 2 new kids right there. Keep giving everybody some stuff here. Get everybody canoodling around because we're going to try and spawn as many iron golems as we can, and then we're going to expand into the trial chambers further until we take over the entire place. There is still some extra parts to the trial chamber that we haven't even beaten. Sir, I don't know why you're jumping for joy. Are you jumping for joy because you're subscribed to the Swaggie Steve channel? That you've liked and commented? But you can just go up these stairs, sir. They're right there. Here's a piece of bread for your troubles. Get everybody going here. This fort still remains unnamed, so leave a comment what we should name the fort. And a moment of silence for all the villagers who sacrificed their lives. There is a monster spawner under there. And a lot of villagers died in the process of making this little extension piece here. So this piece of bread's for you, sir. Thank you, everybody, for joining the war. And we're going to continue to build the population until we continue to spawn a bunch. We want at least 3. 3 would be nice. We're going to go in that extension piece with our current iron golem just to see what happens. But this is a quick glance at our the mineshaft portion of our village before we pushed them into the trial chambers. They got this nice little piece here. And then we have this minecart system that goes all the way to the surface to our shipwreck town, where if anything ever goes wrong, we can just head on back up there to grab whatever we need. We're trying to make under here as self-sufficient as possible so that we never have to go up. And we conquered this area, and now we conquered the other area over here, and now we're trying to populate the town enough that they just push themselves in here. There is some jobs over here, and our next mission will be to push some beds in here. I have some string. I'm not too sure if I have it on me. 1 singular string. There it is, boys. We're going to make 1,000 beds out of this one piece of string. But yeah, we're going to have to put a bunch of beds up in here. But we'll put them in here because we have this lovely tree and a little bit of water. We have these 2 chests that we've fully explored. We have these steps that go downwards and goes into this nice little ritual room here. We tried to dig in that direction to see if this symbolized something, but we haven't discovered anything. But I would like to see some villagers down there. So we're trying to populate the town enough that we can push them into this room here and push them into this here, because we have this lovely little well. We have some glass on the wall. And then I wanted to go back up there to see if I would re-trigger the monster spawners. Okay, I was going to say I think this guy left the room, but he has not left the room. And what we're going to try and do is this goes into the next room, and I don't want him to leave this room, but if I feel like if I dig 3 pieces this way, it probably just connects to that same room. If I just go a few deep in this direction, we should just end perfectly in that same room anyways. And then from here, this is where we are going to try and push the iron golems to come. They are 3 levels deep in all directions, like 1, 2, 3, and then I think they're 3 tall as well. So we have to make this extension 3 pieces wide, and then we're going to try and push the iron golem in here, and we're going to see if he will battle the bad guys for us. So 1, 2, and then 1 additional extra one right here. And then I'm not entirely sure if lassos work on iron golems. We would have to go back to the surface to get a lasso, but if worse comes to worse, we'll just pull him in here. And then we should just be in the room just like that. Make it 3 deep. Like that. And then from there, we should be able to just push the iron golem wherever he may be. I'm not entirely sure if he's stuck to this ladder right now. We're just going to push him along the way. Have our blocks out to stop him from being able to go backwards. Oh, is that too deep? Okay. Yeah, we need to do 3 blocks this way. Forgot to carve this, novice mistake. Carve this out here. And then with that, we should be able to push him into this room here. Novice mistake. Okay, where did he go? Did he go back to the ladder? Okay. I'm pretty sure he's trying to go back to the village, but we've blocked him off from being able to go back there. So we push him in here. Keep pushing him. And then once we get to here... No, 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 no! Dang it. Okay. One more time. Push him in here. We'll do bit by bit then. We'll block this off early so that he can't. Oh, is he only 2 blocks? Maybe he's only 2 blocks big. But we'll keep blocking him. Okay. Unexpected child alert. There we go. And then we block him off like that. And then he shouldn't be able to go backwards. And now he's in here with us in the trial chambers. I don't want him in this piece here, so we'll back him up a bit more. And then I'm going to try and trigger some of the skeletons just to see if he will join us in the battle or not. So I just want him right... Oh, he is really... I just want him passed right there. Perfect. Okay, now that he's right here, there are monsters like right here. Let's check our items really quick. Is my shield? Okay. There is a bunch of bad guys right here. So we'll do this. And we will see... Okay, there's a skeleton. Let's see if the iron golem will defend us from the skeleton. Let's see what happens. No, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Go attack him. Are you serious? He looks more mad at me than anybody else. Okay. He might attack us. So I'm not even going to go near him. Because he almost defeated... Oh, I hear a wind. I hear a wind guy. As I said, we're going into Minecraft Hardcore blind. So the wind guy was new to me. I had never experienced the wind guy before. This is our first time going in. But the way he looked at me, is he mad? Oh, God! Guy's coming at us like Speedy Gonzales, okay. Put these away, put those away. I'm gonna go in his range just to see if he hits us. Because is he mad at us? Are you okay? Are we okay? Okay, we seem to be okay. I'm not entirely sure if he's maybe stuck on the ladder. I kind of want to get rid of the ladder, but last time I accidentally slapped him. We'll get rid of those. So of course he goes to the other ladder. Yeah, you know, average day. We'll take away those ladders. Then we'll take away those ladders. And then maybe he shouldn't be stuck now. I don't trust him because he almost defeated it. This is Minecraft Hardcore, so any episode is going to be the last episode. And we were one hit away from being defeated. So we're going to walk on in here. He doesn't seem too interested in fighting the bad guys in the trial chambers, which is quite disappointing. Since it's just a bunch of skeletons, we'll try and clear it. Since the monster spawners are from a different floor, once we clear it, they should no longer spawn over here. So we'll clear it the same way we've been clearing everything else. Oh, we lost our shield, so we gotta run at him like a banshee. Okay, let's get out of here since we don't have our shield. They should be on the second floor, but we don't want them on this first floor here. Okay. Need to get my water. Okay. Wow, he was so fast. How'd he get here so fast? Where'd he come from? Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll eat our food. Yes, this is Minecraft Hardcore, so as soon as we die, that's it. It's also Bedrock Edition, so we get our health back very slowly. Let's grab these. Might as well grab the rest of the ladders here. And then, did he just walk over here? Okay, he walked this far. What's he interested in? Okay, is that everybody who's down here? Because the monster spawners are on the second floor, so we'll have to do the same thing that we did in the other room. which is just cover all the monster spawners. Because this is the way we have not fully beaten. I hear a wind guy, but this is the direction we have not fully beaten. I hear a lot of bad guys. Okay, I'm running away. I hear a lot of bad guys. Yeah, that's the one direction we have not still fully explored. But I hear like a skeleton army. And they shoot like a Gatling gun in the Bedrock edition. Hello, sir. So, I think that's as far as he can go in here. We'll free him back in this direction so he can come over here. We'll block that back off so that the bad guys can't go over here. So I don't know if the Iron Golem is actually even going to help us. We'll free him altogether so he can come over here, be part of the village since this is where he wants to go. And we're going to continue to expand until I want to have 3 Iron Golems and see what we can do. But so far it seems like he's not going to help us whatsoever. And we'll continue to expand the town. And since we're pretty much just playing a waiting game, we'll just go on a self-adventure off in this direction. Just to see what's what. We have to cover the monster spawners on the 2nd floor. But as we get over here, you can really hear that there's just a very large amount of skeletons somewhere. Can we jump? Can we jump hit this guy? No. Here, let's bring him down here. Come on down here, boy. Come on down here. Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot up there. We fell through the roof up there when we were digging around. Thought we were going to die. But we can hear them. We can hear the wind skeletons as well. But that's the direction that we still need to continue going in. We're triggering these monster spawners here. We opened up an entrance into that cave over there. We have beaten somewhat of this room, but in the next room, that's where we have not continued further exploring. But yeah, you can really hear that there's just a lot of bad guys everywhere, and we're just going to continue to expand the town. We've seen this chest as well, but we're just going to continue to expand the town until we fill up all of these rooms here. So this is a monster spawner here. Since there's a hole there, we're just gonna cover this up a little extra just to be safe. I don't know where it is under there, but we'll just cover all that up. And yeah, we covered that up, so we'll just head on out this little piece here. And then yeah, we want to push all our boys into this room here. Do a double check to make sure where my string was at. And yep, it was just the one. I might have put some back. We'll see. I might have some back at the place over here. But let's see how many villagers we got out of throwing down like 40 pieces of bread. So we got 1, 2. Okay, people are sleeping. 3, 4, 5. I don't want to know what the heck is going on over there. Yeah, that's right. You stop. What was that? Don't do that. Don't do whatever that was. Yeah, if we put some beds over there, I think they will push into the trial chambers since they are all filled up over here. So we'll run on back in this direction here. Maybe if we don't have enough wool, we'll just steal some of the beds to force them to go over there. Because one of these, if I have string here, okay. So we don't even have enough for one singular bed. So I'm just going to take 2 beds from over here. Oh, wow, the trial chambers is getting massive. Yeah, we're just gonna take 2 beds from over here since this area is filling up. We'll take a 3rd just because we can. Put those away. We'll take 3 beds from here. We'll fill this up again later. And then we'll put these beds down to fill that room there, just to see if we can actually get them to go into that room. But it seems like our population has got to be like 15 to 20 by now. So we've spawned one iron golem. We've spawned a bunch of cats. And then we'll put these beds down over here. Go to sleep. Let's see. We'll for now we'll put them close to the room there. We haven't explored all these different doors. They're getting stuck on these ladders. So we'll get rid of these ladders so that they stop getting stuck on them. Speak of the devil. Are you stuck on this? I'm gonna push you away since you'll beat us up. Take those ones away so they stop getting stuck on the ladder. And then what I'll do is I'll mine this spot out just enough that I can put these 3 beds in here. And this will be the beginning of where they can sit. We'll put a torch down since they're behind a door. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, just nicely like that. We'll give them a torch. Beautiful. And then we will see if they... That's actually sweet. And we'll see if they want to move into the trial chambers. We'll do the same thing to this one here. This one over here is bigger and goes underneath. And we have another path going back. But we'll set those up. We got some jobs here. We got some beds there. And we'll see if we can slowly push them in over here. I am a bit disappointed that the iron golem didn't seem to want to attack the skeleton. I don't know if it was because he was stuck on the ladder. But they have this area over here. Perfect. Oh, wow. Yeah, people are taking up the jobs over here. So it seems like they might start actually coming over here. As long as we keep pushing the population to its limits, they will have to... Sweet. They're in this room. They're sleeping in this room. That should be enough to push them over here. We'll slowly push them on down. Oh! Looks like somebody already took one of the beds. Let's see if somebody comes over here. Sweet. Thanks for tuning in to the Swaggie Steve channel. We're going into Minecraft Hardcore Blind until we beat the game. Going on random adventures. The entire playlist is available from the very beginning. There's still many mysteries of Minecraft that we have not explored. Many biomes we've not explored, many types of monsters that we've never seen before. So, we'll be continuing to go on our Minecraft adventure, as I said, until we beat the game. And this is Minecraft Hardcore, so at any moment, it could be the end. As I said, thanks for tuning in to the Swaggie Steve channel, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure, many to come. Bye-bye.